thinking about how, as moms, we're always looking for the best curriculum. We're always looking for just the best resources for our children, and we should. We all should look for what we believe the best to be. But what happened was, as I was thinking about that and dwelling on that, a thought just came to my heart, and I really do believe it was from God. That here is God, while we're trying to choose all the things, that here is God looking at your children and my children. And he loves them more than we do. Now that was a thought that was a game changer for me to begin with. To realize that as much as I love my children, he loves them more. So that sense in me that wants the best for them, I get that from God. And he too wants the best for them. So in looking over the earth, looking over the whole world, and not just the world, but all of eternity, from the beginning of time to the end, he looks over it all. And he looks at your children and he says, I want her. She's my choice. Of course, all we can think about is just how all of our imperfections and how unworthy we are, and how, all the reasons why we're not the best. I was thinking about, even in that choosing, how God is quite capable of choosing the best in terms of just how smart he is. I mean, you look at science for 2 seconds and you just see the intricacies of everything. Like, take for example where the sun is placed. If we were any closer to the sun, we'd burn up. Any farther away, we'd freeze. He's so much smarter than we are. Why would you choose us? Why would you choose me? And then I had the thought, he never intended us to do it alone. In Romans 8:28, I talked about last time that he is a partner in our labor. All things working together for good. In Proverbs 3:5 and 6, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path. And then in James 1:5, if you read it in the Message, it's really cool. It says, if you don't know what you're doing, pray to the Father. He loves to help. And you'll get his help. And you won't be condescended to when asking for it. And as I just was meditating on these verses and meditating on the thoughts of how we're God's choice, and he doesn't want us to question his choice. But rather, I think it's an invitation to us to come into relationship with him, to lean on him, to know him. I'm not talking about religion or rules or a lot of do's and don'ts. I'm talking about just you and God, one-on-one. Just come into the whole experience with fresh eyes, with a new perspective. The idea of him partnering with you, us partnering with him to accomplish what alone is just way too big for us. So if you are a new homeschooling mom, or you find yourself in a season of hard, and you're looking at your imperfections and you're overwhelmed, I just want to encourage you today that God's grace our imperfections are no match for His grace. He just has this way. I don't know how He does it. And honestly, I've stopped trying to figure it out. But I know that I love it. I know I love the fruit of trusting Him. I know I love the fact that I don't have to let my mind go crazy, worrying all the time. I can just rest in Him and know that even though this year might be a little bit different, it's gonna be okay. Just like all the other years ended up being just fine. So as we approach the new year, as you approach the new year, I pray that you feel empowered and encouraged today. I've been trying to end this video for the last 2 or 3 minutes, and everything it's going crazy. I've had motorcycles and wasps and but if you are a new homeschooling mom, or you find yourself in a season of hard, I hope you're encouraged by this video. Just from one mom who God enabled to just keep going. And I'm so thankful. My heart is so full. And it's not because I was perfect. Far, far from it. It's not. It's just because God, His grace, there's just no match for it. So my hope is that if you're watching this video and you're overwhelmed by your imperfections, or you're discouraged in any way, that you could watch this and be encouraged by another mom who God helped, not because of me, but in spite of me. And I hope you will take the invitation to know Him more, because He's really, really great at just gently leading us, just taking us gently and just showing us, go this way, go that way. And as we yield to Him, just the coolest things in the world happen. Things that you wouldn't expect or imagine possible becomes possible. And I want that for you. I want that for you. I want you to be able to keep going and to be able to find this rest in the Lord and in our God, in the fact that He loves you, in the fact that He loves your children, and the fact that He has a plan and He's going to work everything out, that He has all the wisdom that you need and it's at your disposal. All you have to do is ask. And I hope that you'll take it. Have a great year, Mama. Until next time. Thanks for watching. And if you've enjoyed what you've heard today, I invite you to subscribe to my brand new YouTube channel, where together we're learning to create a homeschool life, investing now for what we want later, healthy relationships that will last beyond the moving of the tassel. Until next time.